So you ask, why would I buy silver? Well, I think silver's a much better metal to buy than precious metal to buy than gold or platinum. They're both at about $1,500, say, an ounce, whereas silver's around the $30 an ounce, much less than that at the present time, which makes it a steal, really. And so if you look at how things can rise, I can't see platinum and gold going up 30 times or 20 times, but I can see silver going up in many multiples, put it that way. I might be a lot more bullish than a lot of other people on silver, and I can't help that because it is my favourite metal. I know that if you go back some years ago, there was considerably more silver above the ground than there was gold, and through industry and use of silver in hospitals and with solar panelling and the multitude of other things that it's used for, everything that's electrical and purification of water. I haven't even started barcode. Everything you pick up, it's got a barcode on. That's made of silver. They're using silver up at a rapid rate. So we've got to the stage now where there's much more gold above the ground than there is silver, and yet gold is around the $1,500 an ounce and silver's around the 30. I can easily see the day when silver's going to rise absolutely dramatically. I like to buy silver myself I've changed over the last few years. I've come to understand it a lot more, but I like to buy silver in very small multiples, starting at a 1 ounce kookaburra coin in that category, to a 10 ounce bar of silver, to a 1 kilo. Once I would have thought it was good to buy 15 kilo bars, but when I think of the multiples and the cost of buying a 15 kilo bar and where it could end up, I think down the track, when someone's bought a 15 kilo bar and it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, which I honestly believe it can be worth, they might look at someone and say, how smart do you think I was? I only paid 15,000 for this and look at it now. But I think they'd privately have a look in the mirror and say to themselves, why on earth didn't I buy it in smaller multiples? Because I know that I could have got a much larger premium, because more and more people could pay $900, for example, for a coin than could pay hundreds of thousands for a big bar. So I like to say to people that they should consider buying the smaller denominations, because I think at the end of the day, not right now, but at the end of the day, the premium is so much greater. The other difference is between silver and gold. If you buy gold in very small denominations, you seem to pay much more than you do when you do it with silver. A silver coin might only cost you another $4 an ounce more than a reasonable sized bar, and really that isn't much when we're thinking about where silver can go. So silver's the go. I think that we're getting closer and closer to a major uplift in the price. Presently there's a lot of talk about manipulation of the silver market. It's much easier to manipulate the silver market because there's not as much silver out there. It's a cheaper thing for the big banks to do, and I'll let you draw your own conclusions whether it's manipulation or not. Some people might think that it's not, but there's an awful lot of people now that are believing that it certainly is manipulated heavily. So on that note, I'd say I'm always really happy to buy an undervalued asset, and an undervalued asset would be silver.